Can you do both?
Yeah, nice.
It loads with motion and then add mouse process.
There's some people who looked at that, but that was complex with Unity.
Oh, you're talking about Unity? Oh, I thought you were saying Flash web games. Oh, sorry.
You can do, no, not Flash, I don't know with Flash itself, but you can do it in the browser.
Right. So there's a similar thing for Flash called Moshi Media.
Yeah,
Moshi
Moshi
ads.
Media,
Yeah, it's the same deal. But the money is not nowhere near what you're doing on iPhone. Nowhere near.
No.
No. No.
I thought Mochi was just for microtransactions.
No, that was the Moshi Points platform that was announced and released after Moshi Ads. So Moshi Ads will do the same thing that
I'm very interesting how much ads will take. How much?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
hey, with
they'll take whatever they want. It's Apple.
with well, Apple's also very good. They only take 30% of your game. When you look at Big Fish, they take 60% or 70%.
70%, yeah.
That is
Yeah.
a huge difference. If you sell a game for $1, you get 30 cents.
Yeah, it's
With
awful.
with the iPhone, I get 70 cents. With over 100 copies, or 1,000 or 10,000 copies, you start to talk about the difference there.
But their volume is so good, or used to be so good on Big
Yes.
Fish.
Yeah, when you look at Goji games, they're selling, and that's negotiable, of course, the contract. There's a Golden Sun or some Golden Sun and Mountain sells also to a big. Oh no, they sell Big Fish. Yeah, Big Fish. Yeah. And Goji games also sells out to a vast majority to Big Fish.
But the trouble with that is that they set, this is the us show now, I'm sorry, but they set the price at $6.99. You can't price it more. You can't sell a game for $10 on Big Fish.
That's very sad.
Yes.
Because you have to be able to pay with the price. And I'm gonna show you a nice example of my sign language. First I sold it for like $1. And when that sells, I changed it to 1.99, and I sell more.
Nice.
And then I went to a lot of lectures about that, like how price setting.
Yeah.
And it's very interesting to play with the price. It's not because it's okay. It's price sensitive. If you're gonna put the app for $100, nobody ain't buying it. But if you get a word out of there and you sell a little bit and you change to $2, the volume will not change so much. You know Touch KO, the game.
I don't know it, no.
Okay, it's made by Unity also. Two brothers, 24 and 25. They made it together. The first game they did together. The brothers. One was a programmer, one was the artist, and they sell like 200,000 copies already. So it's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
And they sold it first for $1, 0.99, and the sales goes up. And at one point they said, well, we're going to put the price to 2.99. The sales volume dropped a bit, but the net profit was much higher because they sold a little bit less, but with the price so much higher, 2 times higher, they were laughing. You have to play, and it's really interesting to change it some days. And also you're very interesting to play with. What I did with my app, I put it several days for free. What had happened was, I was never in the top 8 of the sign language apps. I put it for free for several days. I got like, I don't know, 40,000 downloads. Right away in the top 5 I came. Because they don't look at the pricing to put it in the top. Or there's a whole mechanism, I asked them to Apple the mechanism, they don't want to tell me. We come in the top, then I changed back my price way up. I put that for several days to $5, sold a whole bunch, then I saw it starts going down, and I brought my price down, and I'm still always in the top 8 now. So because you said it for free, you have to really play with it, and it's very interesting. And all my apps, I put them all of them every 7 months for a day for free. Huge download, and then you go up. Okay, you have to watch out. If it's not good, you're gonna get a lot of bad reviews, and then your review is bad, then you go down, of course. But if it's pretty good, and also read the reviews. A lot of people don't realize that. Like when you in the beginning, you put the ad and you look at in iTunes for reviews, but they're only available after they don't say the number after maybe it's 1,000 downloads or 2,000 downloads. Because what companies did, they had somebody sitting non-stop buying on the different accounts the iTunes, your app, and put 5 stars. That's why they put a huge volume now. But you can see reviews in your personal account by country. So I went there and checked, oh, there's a bug, and somebody mentioned bug, oh, I'm gonna fix it right away, and then I say bug fixed. So keep communication. Yeah.
I was just gonna ask if they fixed. I know the iTunes store is really bad for reviews. Like you can only
Yeah.
read for podcasts or music. You can only read reviews from your local country. Like
Yes,
I
yes.
can't access reviews from the States.
Yes.
But for the App Store, that's different.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
But you just go in your account. When you sell it, you can see from every country everything in detail.
Awesome.
Yeah. What I also did, and that was I think for free I did. I forget it now. There was another technique I used to generate money, and I should write it down when I talk about it. Okay, this is all my ads for free. I forget it now. Because there's all techniques you can use to bring your ranking up. Like definitely, and look at it. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Is do updates.
Yeah, they fixed that though, didn't they? It used to be you could do updates to bump yourself up in noticeability. But
Correct.
changed
They
that.
shut that down.
Yeah.
Yes, but not for your app maps. You
Mm.
make a free version.
Mhm.
People download it. You make a simple change, who's worth to download. People download, open it again, right? It's a review. It's an impression you send out, so many thousand impressions. So what I do for my free versions,
Yeah. Because they open it to see what's new.
They open
and
to see
then
what
you
new
hit
is?
them with the ad view. Okay,
Yes.
cool.
so I did one, just a little bug fix I did. Right away the first days I had like 10,000 downloads. That's several dollars that's back come in for several days. So it's a whole lot mechanism. Hey, and that's not, hey, that's why it's really important as a student to think about how can I generate money in that. But if you make 5 apps, for instance,
The betterment of bottom line through bugs.
but but you make a simple app for $5, for $1 or something. Ultimately generates $5,000 maybe on the end of the year. But you make 5, you have $25,000 coming in. So that's what I want to do in my school. The program, the 3D program was actually totally filled already. We opened a month ago, and 1 month later since now, we have only people waitlists for next year coming in. So it's all about making a game that makes money, so that you walk out debt free. And that's the target. So.
I'm sorry I keep asking the same question. I just want to make sure I really understand this. For AdMobs, that's the one you're going to be using for advertising for Android. It does work for iPhone now, but iPhone will likely be moving to iAds sometime soon.
Yes.
And if you want to get the same advertising thing going for Flash web games, you go to Mochi Ads.
Correct. Yeah.
Motionmedia.com, yep.
Mochimedia.com. So AdMobs is not for Flash web games.
No, but you can do it in the browser.
Okay, so
You can put it in any browser if you want to.
it goes in any browser, so you can use
Yeah.
AdMobs for Flash web games.
Around Flash, but not in Flash.
No,
What
not
Moshi
in the
ads,
game,
yeah.
but around the game.
Okay, okay. I
What
see.
Motion Media does is it sticks the ad in the game, so you hit play from the title screen, the big full video ad in the Flash box
Okay,
plays.
so with Mochi, it's part of the game. With AdMobs, it's just in the browser
It's
itself.
around the
Yes,
game. yeah.
but you get also money from each impression. Each time somebody opens the browser and looks at the game, it generates money.
Can you do both?
I think it could.
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be slick.
Of course, don't spam your game with one big advertising. I know, but it plays it. Right? But it's something that works out. So there's the website open. Eh? If I was you, I definitely would integrate it in your Android.
Yeah.
There's 217 global impressions. So 217 billion global impressions.
Yeah, no.
For
I could not believe that like, on my sign language, I can see because of all the impressions every day, you can see I have about 5,000 impressions a day. That means that my users are using a lot. Because I never thought 5,000 people are actually open my app a day who have bought it already. So it's like it's quite a bit. It's a really good system to monetize and also analyze your games. If you have questions, you can always email me. I have my business cards here. For people who want to learn more or go to my website or learn how about to integrate the app maps or something, just contact me.
That's fundy3d.com.
Yeah. Or carl@thegave.com. I have my business card. So. Who have already looked at the iPad? Yeah. And been successful or?
Oh, did you say who had a look at it?
No, well, I had it for the SDK, of course.
Oh, no.
Okay.